Hey everyone, how y'all doing today? So in this video, I'm going to be going from this lock to this lock. So behind this door, this is where all my creative work is done. This is Chard Studio right here. So this is where I edit all my videos, create my graphics, do live streaming, play music, create music, and do all kind of different works for my clients. So this would be my most expensive room in the house. Now, although I have a security system, I like to have that second layer of protection. So I put a lock on this door just to protect that investment, and I'm changing it out today to a smart lock. Now, this smart lock comes with a fingerprint reader. It has a key card reader, and it also controls to a smart app. Something similar to the August door lock. But the two advantages that this one has, like I say, it has the key card reader and the fingerprint reader. And I have the ability to assign 100 people to be able to unlock this door. This lock is powered by 4 AA batteries, 2 on the inside handle and 2 on the outside handle. And the lock is always in lock mode, whether it has batteries or not. So even if the batteries die, the door is still locked. It's not going to automatically unlock. But all you have to do is replace the battery on the outside, put your fingerprint on it, and then it's unlocked. So it has all those added features in. Now, the 4 AA batteries don't actually use all at the same time. Plus, the app is going to let you know when the battery is getting low, so you can give you time to change it. One set of batteries can die while the other ones still have power, and the lock will still work. But even if you drain all 4 at the same time, that door will still stay locked. You'd have to replace the battery to unlock the door, but that's an easy peasy thing because you can change the battery on the outside while you can change it on the inside. Now, this lock is for interior doors only. I wouldn't put this on your main door that you go in and out of your house or your place of business. So if you have an interior door that you want to protect, this is what this lock is for. Mine protect my studio, but you can use it for anything else. You might want to protect your wine cellar or your basement door or even your studio. You might have some records in a special room, vinyl records that is, that you don't want anybody to tamper with. You can use that lock on it. And then, like I say, you can assign anybody who you want to go in and out of that room. So you can use it for whatever reason you want to use it for. Now, before I start doing any installation, what I'm going to do is do a little unboxing. So let's move over to that video right now. Okay, now let's see what's inside this box. So on top, we're looking at the measuring guide if you have to punch a hole inside the door. But since this door is already pre-drilled and I'm just replacing a lock, I don't need this. Now let's see what's under the styrofoam. So we have 4 AA batteries. I got a screwdriver set, and I notice a lot of these smart home devices are coming with their own screwdrivers now, so it makes it easier for you to install it instead of go hunting for screwdrivers. Then you look like we got some touch key fobs that you can touch to unlock the door. I got 2 of those, but I also have another key fob here, so it looks like I come. Oh, this says admin, so this is for me, and this will be for a guest and another guest. So now let's pull out the main thing in this box, which is the lock itself. So this is what I'm going to mount on the door. And the door is already specified for this kind of lock anyway, so that's perfect. So let me take this thing apart. And since I know how to do locks, because I changed out all the locks from the original lock that I had in this place to some locks that I really wanted, you know, ones that I can use to lock the door. So this is the part that goes inside the door. And then one of the end is going to be on one end where you can turn to do the unlocking. It's that simple. Okay, so let's take these 2 parts out of here and move that box out of the way and look at what we got here. So what we got here is this part goes on the outside, and of course, like I said, this part goes on the inside based on the thumbprint. So therefore there's a wire that connects these 2 together. And in order to do that, you'd have to remove this plate, and then it plugs right into that jack right here. So that's how they communicate. So this unit is powered by 4 batteries. So 2 sets of battery go in this handle, and 2 sets of battery go in this handle. And you can tell right here because they show you that the battery goes on the inside. So you'd have to pull off these tabs and then unbolt this part right here with the screwdriver, put the batteries in there, and that's how you mount it in. It says 2 AA's here, and on this side it says put 2 AA batteries here. That's the inside of the box. we still have to go through the process of doing the installation, which if you ever changed a door lock before, is pretty much the same way. You unscrew the old lock, you put this new one in, mount it back together, and then it's good to go. So this lock is fairly simple to install. I mean, like I say, if you've changed a lock before, you shouldn't have any problem. So first you want to do is unbolt that lock that you have. So once you remove the old parts, what you want to do is put the latch in. Then you want to screw that in first. That's the first thing you want to do. Once you get that out, then what you want to do is put the lock on the outside. So you want to do the one that's outside first. You want to run the wires through the lock, through the door itself, I should say, and then you want to put it through the plate where it's supposed to go in. And then you want to put the screws in to actually screw that part into the lock. And then what you want to do is run that wire through and get it on the lock. Then once you get the screw in there, you want to tighten that screw in and then put the batteries in, set up the lock through the app, and then you're good to go. All right, so there you have it. I didn't go through the app setup process because it's something that you can actually walk yourself through. Plus, it was asking for some information that I didn't want to put out on the video. But trust me, it's not hard. All you have to do is go to the App Store, look for the u-tec app, or you can scan that QR code that comes in the package and it will take you to your App Store, whether you got an Apple iPhone or an Android phone. All right, so that's it. Time for me to head back into the studio and create some more content. So I want to thank you for taking the time for watching this video. I look forward to see you next time, and stay tuned because there will be a studio tour coming soon. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you have any questions or comment, leave it in the comment section. I look forward to see you in the next video. Have a good one.